Charybdis.
Okay, Charybdis.
Charybdis.
Charybdis. Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Artistry here, and we are back with the SMITE A through Z, this time taking a look at Charybdis. We finally learned how to say the name. The Ceaseless Whirlpool. He's a little weird. It took me quite a while to really get used to this character and to feel like I was doing anything with it. I ended up settling on just kind of generally an attack speed build with him because it can be pretty ridiculous with your spike shot, just how fast you can shoot those out through minions. And then I also add things like an Odysseus bow, and you just get so much early clear, it's actually absurd. I tried playing around with things like an ability-based build for him because I was like, oh, you have your capsize that does good damage, and then this does good damage. We'll try that, and it was real bad. And then I was like, okay, well, we'll try a crit-focused build because we can auto-attack with our normal attacks pattern real quick. So I was like, maybe we can get some fun stuff with that. And no, it was real bad. So yeah, I settled on an attack speed build, and I think it's starting to be consistent, but it's not my best character. But yeah, so I'm not super comfortable on Charybdis. Charybdis. Hold on, we got it. We're good. We're there. But I think he can be really, really solid. Again, it's just not a character that I'm super comfortable with. But if you are enjoying the content, though, if you could, feed the algorithm god and comment, and subscribe, do all that good stuff. And without any further ado, we'll get into the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Charybdis today. We are going to go ahead and grab a little bit of this, a little bit of this. And I'll be greedy, grab a couple potions here. Okay. Oh, I forgot to read off the teams. Sorry. Friendly team, it's weird. Xingqian, Anubis, Artemis in the solo lane, myself, and Chalk in jungle. Enemy team, Odin, Morgan Le Fay, Izanami, Ardio, and Pele. A little more traditional. We'll also get a little bit of this. Okay. Now, Charybdis, our passive, is we're going to have Raging Tides. So every attack, our attack speed is going to increase as this meter fills up, and we fill it up mainly just by auto-attacking. Now, with that, certain proc items are also going to do less damage. That's the technical stuff. First ability we're going to be picking up here, and I prefer this. I see some people level the second ability first. This is just my preference. It's Spike Shot. So it's going to be augmenting our auto attacks. So we push it, and it's going to make our auto attacks hit all enemies, all minions in a line, and pierce through them. But then if we hit a wall or a god, they'll splinter off and do extra damage. So it's really easy for camp clear because you can shoot it, and it'll hit the wall and then bounce off and get that extra damage. I almost took that out of habit. Sorry, my bad. Play a lot of supports. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just clear this real quick. The smite does come out, so that's great. Now, I think they're gonna out-clear us slightly just because Izanami's clear is absurd. So I'm just gonna try and focus on hitting level 2 before they do. Getting a ton of damage actually on this Ardio here. Try and force her back. But she is just mashing abilities on our boy. And I just can't do that. And she is going to take him down. I'm trying to do damage. I'm trying, buddy. Okay, we'll get a couple potions rolling here, and it will be okay. We do finally hit level 2, which is our Surging Tide, so we can charge up that clone, or that Codal ability, and do some good damage, but also apply a slow, and then it increases based on the amount of tide we have. So if we're at full tide, which generally we should be, then we can actually get a ton of burst damage off. Beautiful damage, or good root from the Xingqian, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to quite secure a kill. But get them low, kind of punish them for their aggression. Now, Death's Toll on Charybdis is actually absurd. Just because you're getting that extra health and mana return off of every enemy, like every minion that you're hitting with your auto attack here. So you could just have an incredible sustain. We'll go ahead and clear these harpies out with our Xingqian. Beautiful. Now we did pick up our third ability here, which is the Whirlpool form, and I think it's probably one of the most obnoxious abilities in the game. But it's basically, we have like 3 seconds that we just decide that nope, we can't be targeted. So oh, okay, he's going in. We're gonna go ahead and activate this. So this is the second part of our ability here. That's a double kill. Or no, Izanami got out with just a sliver of health. Okay, for a second I was like, oh my gosh. But we did pick up the kill there. Yeah, so we decide that we're going to be untargetable for 3 seconds, get a ton of damage, or like get a ton of mobility from it, and just be completely immune. We can't be CC'd, we can't take damage. It's good. We'll go ahead and just burn down this Naga and then get our buff. Yeah, and then we could reactivate it again and amplify it, doing extra damage, getting extra movement speed, and just kind of being able to be obnoxious for 3 seconds. And it's on a relatively short cooldown too. I think this is like the most broken ability in the game, honestly. I think it's stupid. But we did get the first blood there, so that's huge. I am waiting until we get 2k gold to go ahead and get this Transcendence. And I think we have plenty of sustain to be able to make that happen, so I'm not too worried. We'll just clear this wave. Get a little bit of damage, and then when things start to look bad, then we just nope on out. And there's nothing they can do. Alright, we'll just burn this minion wave down. Try and push it out of tower range so we don't lose too much to it. And burn that down. Nice and easy. Looks like Pele was seen in the jungle, probably going to be heading towards us. So we'll try and play a little more defense. It looks like Xingqian might be trying to run a little interference as well. So we'll just play passively here. We did hit level 5. So we got our ult, and I don't know if it's just me, it just feels a little clunky to use, but we summon our true form, and is that okay? Is he alright over there? He did ult to try and get out, so I think he's fine. But we summon our true form, and we have our real head go out and go push enemies back, and then go to bite them. And then if we get a kill, then, oh, and I forget, it also stuns for like a second or so. But then if we get a kill, then we can activate it again. Very similar in style to Ceaseless, where you just kind of have one big hit. We'll get a hit there, but we'll just back off. We'll clear this wave. Artio is coming in as well. We'll secure the minion wave real quick and then get a ton of damage on this Izanami. She is going to disengage. Artio doesn't really have much mana left. Alright. But I like this Xingqian. He's making some really nice calls. I like a tank being fairly aggressive with his rotations. It's nice. I do want to go ahead and get this minion wave. So I'm going to secure it real quick. I know he's pushing in. Hopefully he's fine. Okay. Like, I do need a farm, buddy. And I do have 25k gold, or 2,600 gold. There we go. We landed the plane. But so we do need to go back and spend that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just back And that's ballsy. Just recalling literally right in front of tower. But okay, we're sending a message. So we'll go ahead and get our Transcendence here. If for some reason you're not aware of what this does, it's a stacking item. We're going to gain extra mana per stack, and then gain a percentage. Okay. Gain a percentage of our max mana as physical power. Looks like Artio does chase down and take down the Anubis. I'm gonna rotate over and just try and clear out my tower though. Like, I need to push this. I need to get my stacks. So so next item I'm going to be working towards is an Odie bow, an Odysseus bow. It's just going to give us an auto attack. Alright, cool, later. It's going to give us a, like, chain lightning every 4th auto attack. There's some wild pings going out there. They're looking to try and get a kill in the middle lane. And if they can, good on them. Like, cool. We don't have our disengage for another second or so, so we just need to be a little careful here. We'll get a potion rolling and just stay nice and healthy. Because again, our sustain with a minion, like as long as we have a minion wave we can hit real quick, we have ridiculous sustain. We'll ping that they're on the way. Okay. But yeah, like really our job right now is just to try and stack and farm as efficiently as we possibly can. We do actually see Izanami low, and we're going to go ahead and pick up that kill. So that's always a good thing to be able to do by ourselves. If Artio wants to press up a little bit, we can make something happen with our Jingqian here. And I'm going to rotate over to him as Pele is coming in. She's going to spin into him. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get my ult off in time. She died before we were able to do anything with it. Big blink in from the Chalk. But not going to be able to make anything happen off of it. But we can clear this out really easily. And if we're just going to be backing off, then I'm just going to rotate back over to my lane here. So I just recently played the Chang'e game, and I did a lot of practice before her, and it also kind of took me a few tries to get a somewhat decent game. But I keep trying to get into my shop and buy items while I'm rotating over. So hopefully we can get out of that little reflex. But that's fine. We'll clear this wave real quick. We're staying a little bit ahead of the Izanami, so that's great. Get some great damage into her. Force her to back up completely. We can try and... Oh, look at her. Already cleared the Harpies. That's fine. So we'll be able to auto-attack this. Now, what's really absurd and why I like to build the Odysseus bow pretty early here is it just makes our early clear just absolutely insane. Because we get the Odysseus bow procs off of our first ability, like our Q abilities auto attacks. I'm just gonna auto attack here, and I'm gonna use my ult to try and push her back and stun her. And we'll go ahead and amplify this to try and keep up. If Xingqiang can get a root, that'd be huge. Splash some water on her, slow her down a little bit. And he does pick up the kill. Now that was an Izanami ult. And we'll be able to burst her down and lose that kill as well. But that's fine. I'm going to auto-attack this minion wave and heal back up pretty easily. And we'll push mid. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Never mind. Okay. No big deal. We'll go ahead and get this Odysseus buff. So again, every 4th basic attack is going to trigger a chain lightning. And the crazy thing about it, so if you notice, our auto attack is 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 quick hits. So we get that 4th proc really, really quickly. And from the extra attack speed that we get from our first ability here, it really just, we proc this super, super quickly and super consistently. We'll see if we can make our way back to right lane here. We'll go ahead and clear like this guy's camp out for him too, because we have a little bit until the wave gets here. We almost have our Transcendence fully stacked, so if I can prioritize that here soon, that'd be great. Izanami is pushing into tower. We don't have our buff available to us, but we hear Artio as well coming in, and the Pele. So I'm just gonna disengage here. Yeah, good throwback on the ult there. And we'll clear that out real quick. I'm just gonna run towards this Izanami. If he gets a root here, it'd be great. Pele is on her face. We're gonna go ahead and get into our Whirlpool form. Try and push her back and get a stun. And peel him off of us. And get some good burst damage as she tries to just calmly walk up to us, so that's great. And again, we're just gonna auto attack this wave, casually heal up, and then get a ton of extra poke damage from this chain lightning here. Now we do see the root coming from the Xingqian, and we were able to get Izanami low, but couldn't quite secure that kill. But we'll charge up our water here, just to get some good damage. We do see Chalk wanting to maybe get a gank here. Go ahead and clear out that camp. Good kill in the middle lane from Anubis on the Morgan Le Fay, so that'll be great. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this buff. Looks like Xingqian is chasing Artio into mid, and we see Pele as well, so I'll try and flank around here and help make something happen. Didn't really mean to auto-attack that. But we can get some really big burst damage here, take about a third of her health, and then just auto-attack what we can here. And Anubis does pick up the kill there. And again, like I don't really know how to use our ult here. Like it just feels super clunky to me all the time. But that's fine here. We are losing our right lane, so we need to be careful of that. I'll see if I can rotate over and make something happen. We do have another 21k gold. Yeah, it sucks that we lost that. But we'll see. We'll probably build like an SE next, just to give us some extra lifesteal as well and help our sustain just be even more bonkers. But then get that extra boost to sustain whenever we get low health, so we can continue to just auto attack and trade with people. But yeah, nice and easy clear there. If Izanami wants to try and make something happen, I think I feel relatively safe. Yeah, she's just gonna back off here pretty hard, so that's fine. Naga is up, so we can get this. It looks like they almost got the kill on the Odin. He is super low. There we go. Artemis does take him down. We'll go ahead and start with a big old water here, just to let her know we're here, and clear that wave out super easily. I'm going to try and hold position here so we can also get this Harpy camp whenever it spawns and control that and stay ahead of this Izanami. And she's just going to go ahead and back, so I'm going to go ahead and push this wave really hard. And then we'll be able to take this tower for free with her backing like that. I'll keep an eye on the minimap. I don't see anyone rotating in. They look like they're preoccupied in mid lane. So we should be okay, and I think I'm going to try and push one more wave, and then we'll get that Harpy camp. Beautiful. Okay, unfortunately, we do lose our Anubis in the middle lane. But we'll get this real quick. And we'll get this experience camper real quick as well. There is a fight breaking out in mid lane. Morgan Le Fay is getting put out of position, taking a ton of damage, and is going to be taken down by the Artemis. It's a great pickup there. And I'm going to keep just trying to get this so we can get our catapult pushing. We'll take care of these Oracle Harpies real quick. And if our Artio just used her engage here, or her like charge, so I think we can get some easy damage. If we want to get any CC. Okay. Pele is also very, very low on mana. So I would love to make something happen here. I'm gonna disengage here. Just to buy some time. Beautiful stun. But unfortunately just not quite enough. I'm just gonna ult here, try and get some damage out. Artio is pressing up again, so we'll splash some water on her. Yeah, that's fine. Looks like Morgan Le Fay is pressing in to Anubis, but she pressed up a little bit too far, and we are going to pick up the kill. I'll see if I can amplify this to help catch up to our Anubis here and help him get out. Good stun. And we're putting good pressure on the Artio. Yeah, but not quite enough. Now, minions are pushing on this tower. I'll see if I can auto-attack it real quick and take it down. And splash some water on her, and I think we can win this trade pretty easily. Okay, now we do see Xingqian fighting Odin here, so I'm going to rotate around. Pele coming in as well. I can't hit her with an auto attack, but we do pick it up. Great, we'll splash some water here and just try and focus this Odin. And I'm just going to go into my Whirlpool form, activate it just to catch up to him and get on the other side. Anubis is going to ult, and we are going to be able to pick up the kill. And yeah, we just can't quite catch it. Now, Morgan Le Fay is in mid lane, so I'm going to try and rotate around and cut her off. Beautiful, good job. Alright. Looks like Chaka is pressing into mid, and honestly, with enough of us here and with a relatively healthy minion wave, we could focus this down pretty easy and get a ton of pressure. But I don't want to take a tower. Looks like friendly team is trying to go for a fire giant play. I also have 5,000 gold. I need to go back and spend that. But that's the thing, is with Death's Toll, I just feel like my sustain is absurd. So I never go back, ever. We are a little low, so we need to be a little bit careful here. Our Artemis is gone. So hopefully that's okay. Hopefully it's a DC. Unfortunately, Fire Giant picks up a kill. I'm going to try and just focus this down and secure it. And I'm going to go ahead and try and disengage here. Okay. Thoughts. Okay, let's get an Aussie, and let's go ahead. We have enough money. Let's get our Executioner upgrade and get the Ferocious Executioner here, just so we can focus targets down super, super well. And to get our other relic. And let's go ahead and pause, try and get this Artemis a chance to get back. Okay. Alright, well, I tried to vote for the pause, but it's not letting me, so cool, cool, cool. That's fine. I think we can hold this down, though. Oh, wait, never mind. Artemis is back, so we're good. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen here. I'm going to also get this pushing. In the meantime, and we'll see if we can make something happen. They are starting to push him back, so that's great. But we'll get this wave pushing in the right direction. Alright. Clear this buff real quick. I'm trying to keep an eye on middle lane to see if they start looking for a fight. Chalk just blinked in. Yeah, there is a fight starting to happen, so I'm going to try and rotate over. Looks like Anubis does pick up a kill on the Pele. And if we can get any kind of pick... Oh, there's a blink. Okay. Maybe I saw his, like, his axe toss. Izanami does bail. He's trying to make something happen here. And I'm just going to auto-attack this Artio here. Get a ton of cleave damage on the Izanami as well. And I am going to take her down. Morgan Le Fay is super low from the Anubis ult, but not quite enough. But a beautiful stun on this Artio here, and we are getting a ton of damage into her. I'll see if I can rotate around for a flank. Get the bite. Get the second bite. There we go. This is a little spooky now. I'm gonna try and Aegis run away from here if I need to. I'm ready to Aegis. With a moment. Like, if I think he's gonna try and jump in at all. On my face. But I think we're good. I'd like to go auto-attack something and heal. Oh, not that! Help, 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 help. I can't quite get in position to heal. This is so stressful right now. I'm just... Oh, Billy! Okay. Okay, we're fine. Alright. We're really close to level 20, so if we can get an upgrade on this, that'd be great. I don't feel like I was in that, but we're gonna just disengage. Jingxian is put in the box. I'm gonna Aegis just to try and walk away from here. I could have maybe beads to get out of that, but actually turning around, getting a ton of damage on the Artio. How stupid is this? How stupid is this? Getting a ton of healing. Okay. This is fine. Xingqian is still fighting in mid lane here. If we can make something happen. Anubis is ulting and burning down. Now Chalk is ulting in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Push her away from her and now stun her as well. I get a ton of damage off. Okay, this is so low. Unfortunately, Morgan Le Fay does rage quit here. Oh boy. And we can maybe go for like a Gold Fury. Like, we have enough sustain that I think we could do this. We'll get these Harpies, and if he wants to go for it, I'm willing to auto attack for a while. Yeah, and we just have so much sustain here, it's actually ridiculous. Artio is pressing up. Anubis does get the stun. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to quite chase that down, though. I was leaning forward a lot, sorry, I was real focused. How much money do we have? We have 28. Let's go ahead and just get the kin size here. Because we can afford it. And we'll get an upgrade to our Aegis, sure. So last thing we're gonna get is probably just the upgrade to our Death Toll, just to be able to heal even more from our auto attacks. Again, bit of a shame that we had the Morgan Le Fay rage quit, but to be fair, I've been having some doozies trying to record this, so I think I'm just gonna have to take it. Okay, we'll start making some progress on a catapult here. We find Pele. she does miss her rocks, so we can get a lot of damage onto her. Chalk and Artemis are starting to flank around as well. I'll see if I can cut this minion wave off. Clear this real quick. And again, just try and keep this rolling. I'm gonna clear out this Harpy camp really quickly because it won't take me very long at all. And then we'll start making our way to this tower to here push this. Anubis might be in trouble. I'm trying to keep an eye on his health bar. Actually picks up a kill, so great. We'll get some great damage onto this Izanami, and just passively auto attack this bear to make something happen. Artemis is going for an ult. We're gonna go ahead and push him back, get the chomp. Not quite enough to make it happen. I'm trying to just auto attack this minion wave to get the chain lightning bounce, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Alright, but we'll burn that tower down real quick. And this minion wave is still pretty healthy, so we can get the great pressure on this Phoenix while they're taking the mid Phoenix here. Alright, there we go. That's a free right Phoenix. Mid Phoenix is almost dead. And that's gonna be a surrender there. That was pretty dominant. Okay. Again, a bit of a shame that we had the Morgan Le Fay rage quit, but you know, this is like my third try trying to record this, so I'm gonna have to take what I can at this point. But yeah, great job from the friendly team. Great job. Okay. Beautiful. So again, at the end of it all, we were going to go for the, I can't remember, I think it's Death's Embrace? The one that just makes you heal more on your auto attacks. It just kind of upgrades this. But we did go for a Transcendence, Odysseus Bow, Asi, Ferocious Executioner, and Kinsai's. Mainly just bought this in this order because I had the money to afford it. So why not take the Power Spike? But all in all, really good. Dealt really good damage, actually. 37,000 player damage. Almost 38. That's huge. We looked like we know what we were doing. That's good. But that is going to be it for... Hold on. I have to slow down every time I try to say it. Charybdis. Charybdis. That's going to be it here. Next, we're going to be taking a look at Chernabug, and we'll try and do something spicy with that. But that'll be it for this time, and we will catch you guys in the next video.